Alright, well, I am recording now. So I guess I'll
That's
just...
terrifying.
Let me go get some water.
Okay.
Alright, well, I guess
okay.
we'll wait for a minute. Alright, hello everyone. This is another very different video from what I usually do. This is a sort of sequel. If you guys remember from a couple years ago, I posted that video about my friend that doesn't know anything about trains, and I made them do a presentation on trains. This is the follow-up, but now I have 3 friends that don't know anything about trains. Go ahead and introduce yourself, guys.
Hello, my name is Kyle.
Alright, I guess it's only one now.
I think there's
Ryan,
supposed to be
introduce
another
yourself.
person here.
Introduce yourself.
Hi,
That's Raicoonzy. The one with the beard is famous Twitch streamer Raicoon.
Kyle, I am going to snap your entire spine.
Alright, and
Okay,
then,
third
yeah, so-
person, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Rin, pronouns they, them. I don't know why I'm here.
Today we are playing Railroad Jeopardy. So I got this idea. I stole this idea from another YouTuber called Heis, and he did it with his friends that did know things about trains, but my friends don't. And that's the entire like difference. That's the gimmick.
Yeah, we're kind of friends.
makes
We
it
don't know
funny.
anything about trains.
Because I have no real life friends that actually like know or care about trains, but that's okay.
Hi, it's Editor Me, and so, while the concept for this video may seem fine in theory, there's just one small problem with all this. You see, the problem is just, you know, you come over here and you open, and then you look over here and there's and then you look up here and you could see the problem kind of lies
Let's see. How do we determine who goes first? You know what? I'm thinking of a number 1 through 10. What is it?
18.
Said
I've
1 through
forgotten
10.
that you said 1 through 10.
Said 1 through 10.
7.
3, because it's the amount of balls you have.
What?
Alright, Kyle,
How
did
do
you
you-
guess?
Bully Joe.
I said 6.
Oh. Alright, well, Rin got it. It's 7.
Ah!
So, Rin, you get to go first. Pick a category, pick a point thing.
Oh gosh. Major
Go on,
events for 200.
Okay. Union soldiers snuck into Georgia to steal a locomotive, the General. Confederate soldiers chased them down, first on foot, then on another engine, the Texas. There's no buzzing system, just blurt it out when you think you've got it.
Heck.
What is
So-
the Missouri Compromise?
A valiant guess, but no.
The Great Locomotive Engine Stealing of Texas.
Close.
What is
You gotta phrase it in the form of a question.
What is Grand Theft Auto 5?
What is the great locomotive thievery of Texas?
You're so very close. You know what? I'm gonna give you the points. The answer was what is the Great Locomotive Chase?
What?
Kidding me, Joe? Are you
I know you Googled it, but I figured we're
I
not gonna get
did!
through these.
He did it.
without-
I can confirm.
I literally just put great because usually major events in history have great in front of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, you got it. It's the Great Locomotive Chase. Kyle, you get to pick next.
Okay, hot spots for 100.
Okay. This Midwestern city is sometimes referred to as the railroad capital of the world.
What is the railroad capital of the world? What?
Chicago?
That is correct.
Yo!
What?
Wait, no, you gotta phrase it as a question.
What? He.
What is Chicago?
Yep.
Buzz
What
in.
is Chicago?
Why is Chicago the railroad capital?
I just know
I
it's
thought
a
it was the
giant
gun
train
You know
violence
what?
museum
I
capital.
remember being
and a
told
lot
the
of
reason,
train.
but I've forgotten. Right, you get to go next.
All right. Famous railroaders for 500.
Ooh,
Oh,
you're,
no.
you're not
What?
getting this one.
I don't care.
What?
I'm stealing the 500.
This Swiss inventor was credited with inventing the articulated steam locomotive, where a large hinge pin and extra set of cylinders were placed in the center of the frame. Alright, you know what? Rin, pick one.
Name that railroad for 300.
Okay.
Nice.
Founded in 1827, this railroad was the first common carrier railroad in the United States.
What are the Southern Excursion engines?
No, are you just looking at my video list now?
No, I just remembered.
No.
I think we need it.
Okay, it's featured in Monopoly. It's one of the Monopoly railroads.
I don't play Monopoly often.
Yeah,
enough
who
to
here
know.
has played
What is
Monopoly?
the Transatlantic Railroad?
No.
What is the Trans-Pacific Railroad?
Alright, you know what?
I already
Just gonna-
said
There's... What were the...
What was the
railroads from-
Trans-Indian Ocean Railroad?
No.
What is the
okay, there was
Trans-Sea of Japan
three
Railroad?
actual railroads featured in Monopoly. The Pennsylvania, the Reading, and the B&O. It's one of those three.
The B&O.
The Pennsylvania.
What is the B&O
What is
Railroad?
Pennsylvania?
What is the
no,
Reading Railroad?
No, Kaya got it the first time. What is the B&O?
Major Events 100.
Major events for 100. Alright. Two railroads, one from San Francisco and one from Omaha, met at Promontory Summit on May 10, 1869. This occasion was celebrated with the driving of a golden spike.
This is not an 100-point question. I was expecting
No,
like
no, no. What is the God? I know it has something to do with the Transcontinental Railroad.
What is the?
what is the opening
kill
of the
it-
Transatlantic
I'm going to
Railroad?
kill
What is
you.
the opening of the
I'm
Trans-Pacific
going to have you
Railroad?
stabbed
What is
on
the
a
opening
stick.
of the Transcontinental Railroad?
Yes, that is correct. What is the Transcontinental Railroad?
Ah!
Name that railroad 100.
Okay. Formed on May 1st, 1971, this railroad is in charge of all long-distance passenger trains in America.
Transcontinental Railroad. What is that?
No.
Is it? What is metro? Metro railway.
No.
Rin, you got anything?
Is it like the name of a company?
Yes.
Yes.
The name of
Fuck,
a railroad.
I literally saw one the other day, and I can't remember the name. And I'm 100% sure it's that. Amtrak.
What is?
Yes, that is it.
Oh, it's
What is
No!
Amtrak?
Oh my God! It was actually Amtrak.
What is
No,
Amtrak?
okay.
I just barely remember.
Yeah, Amtrak. Oh my God! I
Thinking,
thought Amtrak was.
the
Wow.
coaster.
I'm really stacking those points up, aren't I?
Yeah.
Ha!
Alright, we're enacting a mercy
Oh.
rule. Rin, you get to pick the next one.
Name
you
that
get to-
train for
I get to
100.
For 100, okay. Known for its scenic ocean vistas, this train runs daily between Los Angeles and San Diego.
What is Herbert?
I mean, if you did, if you did,
Herbert.
if you did trolleys, maybe I would get it.
Um.
Rin, how about you try guessing since you have 0 points?
Let's give Rin some guesses. Alright, Rin, go on.
They-
No, just give him some time. Give him some time.
I'm having an aneurysm.
Yeah, Joe, you were asking such specific questions.
I literally I asked
People
this
who
one because
know how
like
to
we're all
drive.
from
Wait a
San
minute.
Diego.
What is the Trans-Pacific Railroad?
No, but it has Pacific in the title. Okay, what
Those
is
are
something?
questions
Okay,
as
so what is California known for?
Gold?
Yeah.
What is the,
The Ocean
stereotypical?
Pacific.
What is the stereotypical thing that Californians do at the beach?
The
Sir?
swim, the
Yes.
Swim Pacific
No,
Railroad.
not swim. No, you're right with surf.
The Surf Pacific Railroad?
Oh, you're so close.
The Pacific Surfer.
You know what? You know what? Close enough. Pacific. What is the Pacific Surfliner?
If you should have said, what would a guy named Brody do at the beach?
What?
That would have been so much
Oh,
easier.
phone ringing. Yeah.
That'd be-
All right, Rin, you got points for that one, so you get to pick the next thing.
Hotspots for 200.
Okay. A busy stretch of desert railroad running between San Bernardino and Barstow, California.
What
You
is
know what the biggest
Cabron
brain
Pass?
move would
Sorry,
be,
what-
right?
Is a cajon?
Take the two names of the cities and then make like a ship name for them, right? Like San Barstino. Let me look this up. What does cajon mean?
Yeah, what is cajon?
I think it
Cajon.
means like the
Go look
drawer.
up cajon.
I think it's
Cajon.
Spanish for the drawer.
Meaning. A box-shaped percussion instrument played by slapping the front or rear faces, generally thin plywood, with hands, fingers, or sometimes various implements.
So we could definitely
Or
tell
a box, I guess.
that. I mean, the train
Yeah,
does
big
have
box,
box
great.
cars, so
Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
name that train for 500.
Oh no.
running between San Francisco and Los Angeles, this train was very popular for its bright colors and daytime running schedule.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
The Coast Daylight. I
Coast-
never would have guessed that.
Ghost Daylight.
I mean, it's like a very romantic name, I think.
That's the most
Cal, I'm
that's the most homosexual train name I've ever seen.
Cal, I'm gonna take my day off. I'm
Ow!
gonna take my fiance on a $600 ticket to the Coast Daylight. There'll
You want
be-
to go on the?
There'll be
You want to go on the
martinis
Coast
and
Daylight?
cocktails and lots of and more.
Why not? You want to go on the Coast
Joe,
Daylight with?
would you like to go on the Coast Daylight for a daylight excursion to look at all the poor people below us? You, Joe.
All right.
Are the trains queer coded or
And
something?
I know 100% that the famous railroaders 100 point is gonna be who invented the steam locomotive, and I don't know that. So we'll do
I
famous.
might know that.
We'll,
I don't
we'll
know.
do
Maybe.
Famous railroaders 100.
what? Okay. This man has been credited with inventing the first steam-powered locomotive.
Who is Charles Babbage?
No.
I don't know. He has something to do with steam power, according to Fate Grand Order.
You're
Man.
anime.
Kyle, you had like a whole thing where you'd accuse me of not knowing who this was a couple years ago.
Yeah, I completely forgot his name.
That's
See,
nothing. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I
I
have no
remember.
clue.
I remember Trevithick, but Richard just completely blanks out of my mind.
You probably would have gotten points for the last name at least.
You would have. All right. Rin, you get to pick next.
Oh no. Major events for 300.
Okay. The process in which steam locomotives were phased out of regular service in favor of diesels over the course of several decades.
The death of coal.
Really hard to close.
No.
Total coal death.
Not all steam engines were coal-fired, you know.
Not all steam engine. We were coal fired.
Okay.
Hi guys.
What is the industrialization? I
What's
don't.
the industrial?
You were
revolution?
very close in that it
Industrial
ends in,
revolution?
It ends in ization. It ends in
The
suffix
dieselization.
What was that?
Dieselization.
That is correct.
Dieselization.
That is correct. What is dieselization?
What? No, they made it too simple.
Look at me with my 1,000 points. Major events 400.
Alright. This was the year that Penn Central, the nation's largest railroad at the time, filed for bankruptcy amid a collapsing industry.
1987.
Oh, no, that's not.
Is that the point of 87?
1924.
No.
1925, 1926, 1927, 1928, 1931, 1932, 1933, 1934, 1935,
2003?
No.
2008,
No.
2011, 1993, 1994, 1995,
1972.
The year of the tragedy.
Rin,
1996,
you're close
1996.
enough. The correct answer is what is
What do you mean
1970?
close enough?
I think this means that Binot's losing patience in us. Let's just bite the bullet and go with name that railroad for 500.
Okay. Running from San Diego and El Centro via the Carrizo Gorge, this railroad was dubbed the Impossible Railroad while under construction, as it was carved through desert mountain ranges. What is the San Diego and Arizona Railroad?
Hot spots for 500.
Hot spots for 500.
One of us has to get it.
This spot is known for having 3 railroads, the B&O, the C&O, and the Nickel Plate, converged on each other at once. No, it is not. It is not that.
The railroad orgy.
No. Give points if you can guess. If you can guess the city that this would be located in, or the town.
San Diego.
No. Think Midwest.
Pennsylvania.
National City.
Pennsylvania.
Indiana. Chicago.
No.
Ohio.
San Jose.
You're right. It is in Ohio, but
Oh
where in
no!
Ohio?
Can I phone a friend from Ohio?
Westfield, Ohio.
You know what? Sure. Phone a friend.
Who the was from Ohio? You know what? I'm gonna call Vio just because he's funny. I don't even know if he's from Ohio or not.
All right.
Okay.
So, what are rails typically made out of?
Steel.
Steel. Steel cross.
That is kind of close.
Steel junction.
Okay, now when
The steel pass.
Oh wait.
and then when 3 things converge, what shape does that typically make?
The steel fork?
Steel Xing.
The steel Y!
That's. I'm trying to.
Steel Sigma male.
Okay, you know what? Here, you know what? I'm gonna pull up MS Paint. I'm gonna draw a diagram of this. So you got one line coming in this way.
Okay.
You got another line coming down this way, and another line going across
Axis.
this way.
Steel axis.
The steel triangle!
The
Close
steel
enough.
cross.
Close enough. What is
Steel
the iron
pyramid.
triangle?
The iron
Bro, I tried to call 3 different people I knew that are in Ohio, and none of them picked up. I am so mad. I like to mention. Hold on, I'm gonna put them all on blast. I called Lizzie, Cosmos, and Vio. You know who you are.
Name that railroad for 200.
Okay. This railroad is known for its distinctive bright yellow paint scheme.
The B&O.
No, B&O is blue.
The B.
The B?
Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania
bumblebee.
Railroad.
The piss.
Pennsylvania
The
Railroad.
piss road.
Nope. You gotta think. Okay, it does have Pacific in the name,
Oh.
but what comes before the Pacific is what's important. Because lots of railroads have
Atlantic.
Pacific in the name.
The Pacific Gulf.
Pacific War.
Pacific. No.
The Pacific Northwest.
The Western Pacific.
That is a railroad that exists, but it's not this railroad.
The
I know you made a
Eastern
video.
Pacific.
The Western Pacific Railroad.
French Pacific.
The Northern Pacific Railroad.
Again,
Eastern-
railroad that exists, but
The Southern
The
Pacific.
Breaking Bad
another
railroad,
railroad
'cause
that
it's
does
yellow.
exist, but that's not it. The president gives a state of the blank every year.
Union Pacific Railroad.
There you go. What
Oh
is the
my
Union
gosh!
Pacific?
Wow. We did it, guys.
I did it. I did it. Major.
I don't
event,
like the
500.
smile.
Major events 500. All right.
Major event seems to be the only thing I can consistently guess.
It was at this event that one of the first mass-produced diesel locomotives, the EMC E4, was displayed to the public.
Why do I feel like it's gonna be like, what is the Chicago Carnival or something?
I know it's
They
the same
had
place.
The Chicago.
Except
What is the Chicago Fair?
It's the World Fair.
Yes, okay, you know what? Close enough. We're gonna be here for ages if I try to get further into semantics. So yeah, what is the New York World's Fair?
New York World Fair.
I
Okay,
said
yeah.
World Fair, so
Yeah, Kyle guessed that one.
Yeah.
I
I
said
knew it
Chicago.
because
That's not.
that's also where the first car was presented and stuff. At the World Fair and the plane.
Yeah. The new 1939 New York was it 39? Oh god, I'm not even.
Yeah, did they have a Chicago World Fair?
They
too?
did in the mid 30s, and then they had one in New York.
Yeah,
in
that
the
must
late
have been.
30s.
Famous Railroaders 400.
All right. This engineer was popularized via a folk song that details his death in a train crash. The song was later further popularized by Johnny Cash and the Grateful Dead.
Honestly, it seems like something I would know.
Um.
I'm drawing blank.
Vio. Hi, you from Ohio?
Yeah.
All right, well, you're no longer needed.
Do we give up or? I'll take that silence as a yes. The answer is who is Casey Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna get that, even though I like Johnny Cash.
Name that train 400.
Okay. Running from New York to Chicago, this streamlined train has been used in many pieces of media as a sort of stock image and an icon of the Art Deco era.
What is the Polar Express?
This
Dunno.
has got to be the saddest video ever for your viewers. like this is probably the most frustrating video for your viewers to watch.
That's kind of what I'm banking on.
This is gonna be your most disliked video. Be like, why the f do they not know anything about trains? We literally know nothing.
When I said my friends don't know anything about trains, I meant it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll give you a small hint, because you mentioned the World's Fair. One of the World's Fairs in the 1930s was called Century of Progress.
The Century Limited rail
Limited.
steamliner.
That I will.
Century Limited.
You know what? I'll give it
Line.
20th Century Limited.
Ooh.
80 points for days. That railroad 400.
Alright. This railroad is perhaps best known for a song written by Johnny Mercer in 1944. The song was also briefly featured in Tom and Jerry's animated short, Cat Concerto. What is the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railroad, or just the Santa Fe Railroad?
Right, Santa Fe. That's a place in New Mexico.
All right, hotspots are 400.
Hotspots are 400.
What?
Okay. It's very- Located in Wyoming, this stretch of railroad is known for being the highest point on the Transcontinental Railroad.
Oh, I have to pick. Famous railroaders for 200.
Alright. This railroader was mostly famous for his animated films. It is most commonly joked that his first theme park was an excuse for him to play trains whenever he wanted. He also founded an evil mega corporation.
Walt
Who
Disney.
is Walt Disney?
Walt Disney.
I'll give you all points for that one.
Yeah,
Why?
so Walt Disney.
Well, yeah.
Well,
because I also said
actually,
Bynot,
Rye
exactly.
didn't say Rye.
I didn't say Walt Disney. I said Bynot.
Yeah,
Alright, you lose points. You lose points.
I said Bynot.
Also, I said it first, so take the points
Shut
away.
the up, Kyle.
I said it
You did
first.
not say it first.
Yes, I
You
did.
both came through at the
Literally
same time
right-
for me.
Came through the same time.
Literally
for me as
right
well.
after the question ended, I said it. I literally
Actually,
hear
we're still
myself saying
coming
it.
I was
Before
thinking
you
it
tell.
while the question was being said too.
No, you weren't.
Whatever,
Yes,
you
I
both
was!
get, you both get
I
points,
won.
okay? That's fine.
Kyle, I will
No!
not pick you. Kyle, if you don't shut the up,
Wait,
I'll break you
it's
up from
my
zero.
turn on the
I will make you
Xbox.
take.
Alright, last one. Name that train for 200. This train is well known for passing through the heart of the Rockies on its way to California.
Ohio woman accused of trying to steal a Christmas tree and hiding it in her.
That's certainly a
What?
headline. That's not the
Rin,
name of the
what do you
train.
think about Candace from Genshin Impact, like the short and spear person?
Would you like to give a victory speech?
It was actually quite easy, as Bynut's #1 fan and watcher. It was quite easy to articulate these answers because of how many hours of Bynut content I've watched. It was just my victory was beautiful, honestly, beautiful. It was a huge, amazing victory, and I deserved it wholeheartedly.
Alright, well,
Thank you,
President Trump.
everyone.
Alright,
Alright.
would second and third like to give a concession speech?
Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like.
Their loss was huge.
I'll be uploading a video hopefully next month.
Their loss was huge, huge loss.
This
All over-
loss is
Also,
of great consequence to the nation of Japan.
Hey,
Just how
great.
you-
I'm sorry for Japan, but I also stream it right now.
It's just how like you lost in World War
Come
II.
join me. I'm gonna be streaming Genshin Impact. Come subscribe. I have my YouTube and Twitch are both Raccoonsy. I'll be uploading a video next month, and I'll probably be streaming Genshin Impact. I don't know when this video comes out, but I'll probably be doing that.